welcome back. Today we're back in the kitchen, but I have a skincare tip for you. We're going to mix it up in here, and then we're going to move over to the powder room to apply it because it can get messy. We're going to be using one of my all-time favorite juicing ingredients, but today we're using it on our face. It's turmeric. Yes, we're using turmeric on our faces. In Ayurvedic culture, turmeric mask has been used for centuries as a pre-wedding mask to brighten and make the skin glow, and it's excellent for the skin. Turmeric is antibacterial, antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, and like I said, it reduces dark spots on your skin, can reduce darkness under the eye, and it's just all around great for your skin. It increases blood flow to the skin and gives you just a fresher, younger, brighter look. So today we're going to make our mask using ingredients that you already have on hand in the kitchen. So it's super inexpensive and it's really effective. I've been using it for about a month now, and I personally have noticed some dark spots starting to fade away, darkness under the eye lightening up a little. So I wanted to share it with you. So let's get started. So I have all the ingredients lined up here in the kitchen, and I'm just going to show you what we're going to use. Like I said, turmeric can actually slow the aging process, so it's really excellent. So obviously our main ingredient is turmeric. Here's our turmeric powder. We're going to use chickpea flour, or it's called gram flour, garbanzo bean flour, or besan. If you go to an international store, that's what you would find it at. We're going to use whole full fat milk. I have a little bottle because we don't drink milk in this house. We're going to use coconut oil. I put a little bit in a container and then warmed it up just in some warm water in the sink to make it liquid. We're going to use a lemon, just a couple of drops, and we have some raw honey right here. Raw honey that I scooped out. Raw honey is a little bit thicker than your regular honey, so I scooped it and put it in the bowl and then tried to whip it up with the spoon a little to loosen it up a little. So we're going to take 2 tablespoons of gram flour, which is the chickpea or garbanzo bean flour, and you can get this at any grocery store. We're going to take 2 teaspoonfuls of turmeric, and we're going to mix up the turmeric and the gram flour together. Get a spoon or something, or you can use your hands just to stir it up. And we're going to take our raw honey, which I have stirred up because it's not as loose as normal conventional honey, and we're going to plop that in there as well. And this is about, I think this is like a ½ teaspoon of honey. I'll put the recipe below in the about section. And then we're going to take just a couple of drops of coconut oil for moisturization. And then we take a tablespoon of milk. Take this spoon that I mixed the honey with to stir everything. So you want to stir everything up, and you want a nice smooth consistency, nothing too runny. If it's too thick, add a little more milk. And when you apply the mask to your face, you want to apply it to a clean, dry face, so you can wash your face with something that's not abrasive, not too harsh. So now we have a pretty good consistency, and we apply it to our face as a mask. So we've moved over to the powder room now because this can get a little messy. I've got on an old hoodie that I wear around the house because turmeric powder can stain your clothes, so you can get an old t-shirt or old something before you apply the mask. And so this is the consistency of the mask right here. So I'm just going to use my hand. You can use a spoon, a plastic spoon, a metal spoon, or whatever. I'm going to use my hands and I'm just going to smear it on my face. You want to get a pretty good coating and you just rub it on a clean face. And I'm just rubbing it in. Okay, so that's a pretty good coating. I've coated my face with the mask. Let me get more on my neck. And you want it to dry. Once it starts drying, you're not going to be moving your face a lot because it gets tight. You don't want to move your face. And you're going to let it dry for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then we're going to wash it off with a warm cloth. You want to get an old cloth, an old towel, a dark one, because the turmeric will stain your towel. And so it's now time to wash it off. I also forgot to tell you before you do this mask, do a test spot on your skin just to be sure that you're not allergic to any of the ingredients. Although they're all natural, you can still have allergies. So do that and see, just make sure there's no irritation or redness or anything like that. So now it's time to wash the mask off. And all I do is I wet a cloth. I've got an old towel right here, a dark colored one that already has stains on it, so I don't care if it gets ruined. And I'm just going to run it under warm water. And the warm water will loosen the mask off. So I'll just put it on there and I start wiping. So I've wiped off all the mask, and as you can see, everything is off my face. I typically use warm water to take it off, and then at the very end, I'll put a warm cloth over my face like that and sort of just steam it. So that's pretty much it. I take some coconut oil. That's the last step. Use whatever you want to moisturize. I use coconut oil. And I just put it on my skin to seal the skin after the mask. And when I took the mask off this time, I felt like my skin was brighter and it looked like it had a little glow to it. And you smear the moisturizer all over. So that's pretty much it. Give it a try. I'll put the recipe below in the about section. So that you can make the actual mask, make the mask, and let me know what you think. There's many variations of this mask online, using coconut oil, almond oil, jojoba oils, using milk, lemon, no lemon, just a whole host of things. So sometimes you have to find what works best for you. This one seems to work well for me, and hopefully it'll work well for you. Thanks for coming on my journey to try and find more all-natural products to use on my skin as I convert slowly to all-natural products so that I'm no longer purchasing store-bought products. So, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment and tell me what you think if you try the mask. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.